Well, November is here, and it seems like so is the November weather. Thomas Patrick in now to kind of explain what that means for us this week. Thomas?
Yeah, for this week, we're going to see a bit more in terms of rainfall, but later on in the week, we're enjoying at least a dry day today and a pretty mild day for tomorrow. But once Thursday hits us, we're going to see plenty of rain chances, but our snow levels stay at about 6,000 feet. So no worries about any snow, at least not through any of the next incoming batches of weather for this week or the weekend. There is a weather system that's battering western Washington, but doesn't look like any of this is going to make it to our side of the state. The Cascades doing a lot to pretty much keep that intact over the western side of the state. But we'll take it a future tracker and show you that some moisture might linger over northern Washington into the early mornings hours for tomorrow. Otherwise, again, tomorrow will be a pretty cloudy but dry and fairly mild day. It's Thursday when we start to see the rain return to the area in earnest. This is 8 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. Quite a bit of some scattered showers, but could be heavier in some regions, especially in southern Washington. And this is just going to be on and off throughout most of the day on Thursday. So plenty of rain to be had here. And then the winds really start to pick up later on into the afternoon and evening hours on Thursday as that system comes to an end. Looks like Friday will have just a small chance for showers, and we'll see that next batch on Saturday morning. Don't worry, I'll help you walk through all these rain chances. Here's Thursday alone. We're seeing most of the rain occur either during the morning or early afternoon hours and then just staying scattered through most of the day. But the winds will be strongest mainly in the evening on Thursday. So rain comes first and then the wind. Now, as for our weather pattern as a whole, there's Thursday's weather system. We start to see the next ones come in from either the west or the southwest. So it keeps it in a fairly mild weather pattern, or at least our snow levels stay pretty high overall. So no mention of snow in our forecast. This is the next batch of showers. That'll be Saturday morning. The one after that will come on Monday as well. So we'll kind of get back into that every other day pattern like what we saw from last week. In terms of rainfall totals, this will be Thursday and Saturday's weather system combined. I take this out really Thursday through Sunday. About a half an inch of rain for most regions. So enough to keep the ground soaked, but without it being too much where we see any kind of flooding concerns out of this. But the general pattern stays pretty wet or fairly active in terms of rainfall through the mid part of the month, but not so cold that we don't really see any reasonable snow chances, at least not just yet. By the way, tomorrow's actually going to be quite mild for the region, going up to 58 for the high in Spokane. A lot of 50s and maybe even close to 60 on the Palouse for tomorrow. That will be the warmest day of our forecast. Then it's just this steady downward trend, a bit cooler for next week. So we will keep an eye on those snow levels. But for now, all rain chances moving forward, again, with that next one coming on Thursday.
Sounds like we should enjoy the weather tomorrow, Thomas. Thank you very much.